Hello and welcome to today's daily Leetcode challenge. Today we'll be solving a question, going through my thought process as I write the code, then stick around for the end of the video where I compare my solution to the solution of others. With that, let's start question 1647, minimum deletions to make character frequencies unique. So, medium's level question. A string S is called good if there's no two different characters in S that have the same frequency. Given a string S, return the minimum number of characters you need to delete to make S good. The frequency of a character in a string is the number of times it appears in a string. For example, if the string AAB, the frequency of A is 2, while the frequency of B is 1. Okay. In my own words, we're given a string containing characters, lowercase probably characters in the English alphabet, and therefore we have frequencies for those characters. They could be 0, 1, 2, or however many. And we have to make sure that no two characters in that string have the same frequency. Frequencies can't go up, they can only go down, meaning that we can only be deleting characters from the string. And what else? Yeah, and that's pretty much it. We can't be adding, we have to be deleting. So following that, those examples, we have example 1 where we have AAB, and the output is 0. No characters need to be removed because the frequency of A is 2, of B is 1, and so they don't add up. And we have AAA, BBB, CC. That is 3A, 3B, 2C, and we have to delete 2 characters. I'm assuming that it's going to be B or BC or BB or A. Yeah, that all makes sense. Okay, so how are we gonna write this? What I guess is the thing that we have to keep an eye out for? Well, we have to keep an eye out for the frequencies, and it doesn't really matter to me what the characters associated with those frequencies are. I only care about the frequencies themselves. So, I mean, it's pretty easy to make a frequency array, an array of 26, where each cell is just a character, and the frequencies go up from 0 to whatever number. And then I have to just basically figure out that there's a way to make there be no same frequency in that array. And the way that I would be doing that is by just making the frequency of the common frequency lower, right? So for example, if I populate my frequency array with 3 and then I want to populate it with 3 once again, I'm not going to be able to do that. So I would have to remove a character from that frequency and then add it to the frequency table. And then when I have BB, I would have a frequency of 3, and that actually a set would probably be good. I have a frequency of 3 and I have a frequency of 2 because I couldn't add BBB, I only could add BB. And then since I have a frequency of 2, I can't add CC to it anymore because CC is the same frequency as BB, so I have to remove C. Okay, with that, I think let's begin the implementation. I'm going to have an array initially with that represents frequencies of all the characters. Which would be no. Let's not do an array. Let's just do character frequency. Default dict with an int, and let's have for C in S, char frequency C plus equals 1. Perfect. So now I should have a dictionary with a char frequency dictionary. Let's make sure that that runs. And now I'm simply going to iterate through all of my different frequencies and figure out for C and I can just do frequencies in char values, I believe. Let's see if this is correct. I'm pretty sure values should just print me the values 1 and 2. Perfect. I'm going to have a variable return initially equal to 0. And in this case, we're going to do the check that I just said. If, oh, and we also need a frequency set. And let's say that if frequency in frequency set, then frequency minus equals 1 and ret plus equals 1. And then once I've essentially, oh, this has to be a while, because while frequency and frequency set, I'm going to be frequency minus 1, ret plus 1, perfect. And now I'm going to say frequency set add freq, perfect, and return ret. So what is this going to do? This is going to find a frequency that is that matches up to, that is not yet encountered in frequency set, and once we find that, we add it to the frequency set, which basically reserves that frequency in the frequency set. And that means that the next character that's going to potentially have that same frequency, it will have to be moved down one more time, or reduced frequency. So, and we have an issue. Interesting. So the output is 3, but expected is 2. BB wait a second, let's print the char frequency value, and oh, I think and frequency is greater than 0. Would this work? I will explain why that had to happen. Yep. The reason we had to also consider frequency greater than 0 is because at some point frequency set is going to have 0 values in there. And I don't want those 0 values to increment ret at all, because imagine that we've already gotten rid of a character completely. We don't want to get rid of it even more until it becomes a frequency -1, right? And actually -1 here would also cause issues. So we need that cutoff for if a character is completely being deleted because its frequency gets reduced to 0, then forget about adding more to the return. Okay, well, with that, I have my submission. Let's see if we're doing well. So we're not, I guess, doing too well. Let's look at the best solution. And okay, so they're using a counter, which is, I guess, faster. But then character count, they're doing the same exact thing. It is almost 1-to-1. Let's see if this increases our speed or decreases runtime. Counter S, and let's see that char frequencies. I guess counter is a lot faster. Yeah, well, okay. Well, in that case, there you go. Quick solution, almost no code. Yeah. Okay, well, with that, I don't know. There's not much else to say. Yeah. Thank you for watching. I'll see you later. Bye.